I was saying, with time, the structure that you should have implemented, that is the one that I was mentioning, it will increase the total amount of money you have as long as you spend less than what you're earning. So that means that what you can spend monthly and yearly will also increase with time. As long as you keep the structure this way, you will have money forever. Okay, so if you want to enjoy right now, you can do it, but if you're spending more than what you're earning, realize that you won't be rich forever doing this on a consistent way. Okay, it doesn't mean like if you earn a few millions, you can spend 1 million now and then you can go to just spending less than what the passive structure allows you to spend, and you'll still be rich forever in theory as long as you keep it this way. So there's options for you, and you're the one to decide what you can do. But yeah, this is important. And also, if you have kids, so if you're older and you have kids, at some point realize that the kids should learn and understand why you have this structure implemented, okay, in case they didn't learn yet. And you have to show them they have to keep it that way, okay? Ideally, they want to keep it that way. So, for example, let's say it comes to a point you're very old and you have some kids. What happens is the fortune will be split between the kids. And people tend to just go sell off the things. So if you have stocks on companies, sell off all of that, and then divide the cash to the people, the kids. Okay, so this is a great way for the money to totally disappear over time. What I really recommend, if it's possible, because I don't know if it's possible, is that the fortune should stay intact on the same structure, and then the people that are supposed to get it, they split the passive income of the structure by them, between them. So then you will always have that money and will keep increasing, and you can have an extra, um, like let's say monthly or yearly income that is split between the people. So this allows your family to have essentially the fortune intact forever. So it's a big mistake to sell off, if people have the money invested, just sell everything and get it in cash. It's a huge mistake, okay? This is the beginning of the end of the fortune. Unless people just understand this and actually reinvest the money again. But there's no point in just going to the two ways, right? And unless let's say it's some brothers and they want to have it in cash. So realistically, what may have to happen is a total sell off of the money, and then each person will do whatever he wants with each own value. But yeah, essentially, it's crucial to keep almost all of it invested to guarantee the money won't disappear over time, because as I has mentioned on my other videos. And this is different, but on a normalized rate, money loses 3% of value per year. And there's people saying through other metrics they're getting, um, let's say they go to analyze the real value of purchase power year over year, and they come to a 8% purchase power loss in a year on money, which means if you have money that stays in the same place, let's say in cash or in the bank for 1 year, after 1 year it loses 8% of its purchase power. Okay, so essentially the structure is this one. um, if you have a life that is not by any means represented by how much you have today, realize that you should come to analyze all of these things before you actually start to spend money. Because if you don't analyze any of this and you don't think about it and you just keep using the money that you have, you're very likely to spend all of it. And then you're just going back to your normal life. You can use the money to have experience with people that you like, with friends, family, whatever. But yeah, evaluate the structure first, analyze what you can do, and then you take the decision of doing what you think it's better. But don't precipitate yourself into start to spend and don't never think about it, because this is a way of wasting it all. Yes, you can go on vacations right now if you want. Like, there's people saying, should you quit your job or not? I would say first you should think about everything and then you get the decision. Okay, because like I was saying, if you have 1 million invested and you're getting 10% in return per year, that is 10K per year. So it's not a lot, which means it depends on your situation. So if you think 10K is fine for you to be living off, you can be living off 10K per year. Like if you're retired, maybe it doesn't make much of a difference. So you can do it that way. And then like for people that are working, you can work and have extra 10K per year, or you can stop to work and just living by 10K per year, which is not a lot. So I think most people won't like this option. I don't know. But either way, it's up to you to decide. Analyze everything first. Take time to make a decision. Be careful with people that can advise you, especially the ones. There's a bunch of financial advisors that you will be paying a lot of money, and those people, they're not necessarily the best to advise you. It depends on the person you're asking. So this is the problem, is like if you don't understand how to manage money, to allow it to self-sustain itself over time, you can't really understand if someone is going to tell you a good or bad way to do it. So it's tough for someone that has no clue how to do it, if they're getting good advice or not around it. And then the problem is financial advisors, they usually charge fixed cash when you're paying, and they charge quite a lot. So unless you have someone that is good, or you have a contact that knows someone that is a good person to go to, you can get it. Again, I don't charge anything on people asking me. You can ask me. I have the structure. I can tell you how I do it. So I just provide this for free to help out people. Any more questions, you can always ask me as well. And I hope I share enough information to help you out on this new reality that you're having. Congratulations and wish you the best.